Outstanding. I'm super excited for each and every one of you all that's here. Want to give a shout out and a gratitude to Miss Makisha Styles for all that she do. And each and every one of you all, our executive administrator, our CFO, our COO, all of our educators, and of course, our citizens of the society. I'm super, super excited for each and every one of you all. This has been an amazing month, right? Last month, July was an amazing month. If you enjoyed July, go ahead and keep the fires and hearts going. If you definitely enjoyed last month, it was absolutely an amazing month. We got a lot accomplished that month. First and foremost, I want to welcome all of our new society members because we had quite a few that decided to make the leap of faith and saw the value and the vision in which we had here with Hidden Wealth Society. Welcome, 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 welcome to all of our new society members. And we have a lot of individuals that chose to make that decision to join us. And I just want to send a personal welcome and congratulations to you on your decision to join the Hidden Wealth Society, because you're in for a spectacular journey with us. So, right, that's the first thing. So welcome. Go ahead and put some welcomes in the chat for all the new society members, because it's very important that we recognize all of those new individuals that has joined our family. Now, we have accomplished a lot of things. Now, July, the end of July coming into August was a special month, right? Because we have actually hit our 90-day mark in business into existence, our first quarter, and we did absolutely, from coming without anything to where we are today, is absolutely mind-blowing, right? I'm not going to get into what it took to get us started, but I can tell you where we are at. We are on the verge of growth with, just having our first event. Shout out to Ms. Bowens for putting that together, right? Being able to have our first month of live trading successfully, live trading in the markets, right? Be adding on, our Back to the Basics call with Ms. Danielle Dunn, and much, 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 much more to come, right? Our next event is in Jamaica as well. The back office added Ms. Makisha Styles. She's added the back office information or walkthrough videos, right? So someone can start and watch those videos and start their demo account, live account, fund their account, right? And we're going to continue to get better and better over time, okay? That's what it's all about, over time, right? And the future looks absolutely amazing with the technology we're working on that we will bring when it's ready, when we will drop it, when it's ready. And there's definitely some new partnerships and some new things we're going to be coming to in the future. It's going to be definitely mind-blowing. And also the trading journals. Who all got their trading journals, and has those trading journals helped you in any way, right? Who ordered their trading journals? Who have their trading journals? If you ordered your trading journals, they're on the way right now, so you should have them by next week, okay? So at this point, what I want to do is I want to pass it back to our executive administrator, Ms. Makisha Styles, and she's going to do some walkthroughs of the back office. Then right after, she'll bring me back up and we can continue on our path of greatness. Ms. Makisha Styles, the call is yours.
Gratitude, Mr. Bay, gratitude. What I'm about to do is briefly go through our phenomenal back office. And as I bring it up, when you can see it, put a I see it in the chat. So make sure you all can see it. There we go. Can everyone see my screen? Yes, so up, there we go. So Soldier can see it. So we are good. Okay, there we go. Okay, y'all the fastest evening. Love it. So this is our phenomenal back office. If you have not got a chance to look in, because I know we do have some guests on the line, if you have not got a chance to get into your back office, you're about to get an overview of it now. And as you see, it looks so sleek, so clean, right? So first thing you're going to see when you're back here is going to have your name, and anything that gets emailed out, you're going to see it right here under what's new. Now we can tell if you haven't been back here because your West Node had like 21 plus or it had like 30 plus, and we'll know that, hey, you haven't been back here in your back office, but it's okay. You can always come back here, click on all of them, actually clear your cache right there. When we have a live class going on, you're gonna see it pop up right here. As you see right here, we're actually in class, so you see it right here. We come down a little further. Right here is our entire carousel. So if you ever, make sure I make this big enough for y'all. There we go. So if you ever wonder where different things are at, they're located right here on the carousel. So I'm gonna go through a few of the main things. All right, so I'm gonna go over some. All right, so the first thing you're gonna see here is the welcome. You're welcome to click on that. It's gonna have a nice welcome video for you. Welcome to our Hidden Wealth Society platform. Next, right here is the training center. So when we're on the calls and we're like, hey, have you been through your academy? Have you been through your training center? Or we say, hey, the live class are located in the training center. This is what we're referring to. It's right here on the carousel. And also too, you'll see the first tab here. So if I click on start training, it's going to take me over to everywhere I need to be. The first thing you're going to see is your live classes. Okay, I'm not going to click on it now because that's a passcode. And sometimes, like I said, we have guests on the line. But right here, anytime, even if we change the Zoom password, as long as you're coming through your back office, clicking right here, you will always see the Zoom password. So don't try to memorize it because we do change it pretty often just to keep the integrity of our calls. You come down next, like Mr. Bay was referring to, we do have a walkthrough video on how to navigate the platform. So you do have that here. Once you're ready, you're going to get started on your Forex education. It is laid out for you from A to Z, and we actually are going to be updating and adding more videos to it as well, because we're constantly adding to it to make sure you are receiving much value. You come down a step further, as Mr. Bay was speaking of, we do have our step-by-step tutorial videos. So if you want to know how to navigate TradingView, the video is in here. You want to know how to set up your live account, it's in here. You want to know how to open up your demo account, all those walkthrough videos are right here. For our money management, you'll see it right here, and it tells you how much percentage that you went through it, so you'll know, okay, where I need to start, finish at. You'll have it here, and of course, too, for our trauma counseling and for our social media branding. Every single thing is archived. Remember, I'm in the training center, so everything that you need is in the training center. So everything is archived. Anytime it's a specialty call like the ones we do on Fridays, you'll see it here as well, but it's going to be under specialty calls. Okay, so everything that you need is actually down here. Even the deposits for the Jamaica trip, but we're going to go over that at the end. I know you all are excited for that. So what I'm going to do now is go back over to the main page. And anytime you want to get back to the main page, click on the home button at the top left-hand corner. Once I click it, it brings me back. There we go, right here to home. So now I want to show you just a few quick things. The schedule. Anytime you want to know what the schedule is, it's always going to be updated and right here. The new members checklist is located here. So everything that you need, we have it right here laid out for you, simple. But in case you forget, every single thing as well is located. If I come back up here to on your file vault, okay? So when you click on it, click on view my files, and you're gonna see everything here. So whether it's Forex tools, money management tools when you get homework, new member tools for all our new members, everything is right here. And of course, our trauma coaching tools. So for the resource that Ms. Shelton gave us last night, it is right here under trauma coaching tools and resources. So anytime any of our educators have any extra resources to give you, always check your file vault and it will be right there. Let's come back over to the home. Once we come back over to the home button, another thing I want to point out is you do have report cards. Okay, you do have report cards, everyone on the line. So when you're like, hey, I have a question about something, we are going to ask to see your report card just to make sure you actually went through your training center and the academy first. Okay, so remember, we can see every single thing. Next, I want to show you all the community. So remember, we have an in-house community. So when you have questions, let us know inside the community tab. So wherever you find that, up at the top, you're going to see a little circle, kind of like a community. Just click on it. And also too, it's on your carousel. So either way, so if I click on it from here, it's going to load. My computer's moving a little slow. There we go. Connect now. And now everything is right back here. Okay, see, our CFO gives different tips. Okay, people post their chart homework. So if you're like, hey, I want some advice on my chart markups, put them right back here. And we do have different groups as well. So click on groups. You can join any group that you want to, and our educators are beginning to be very active back here, and it will be answering your questions. All right, so if everyone go back over to the home button, which I'm about to go to last. And remember, there's a walkthrough video with every single thing I went over. So what I'm going to do now is I'm about to pass it back to our CEO. But before I do, because what he's about to go over next and actually congratulate some people, let's go and start putting some hand claps in the chat, okay? Because I'm going to pass it back over to Mr. Bay, and he's going to cover our top 10 on the leaderboard for this month. So put the hand claps in there, go ahead and start congratulating. And I'm going to pass it right back to you, Mr. Bay.
Outstanding, outstanding. Let's give it back to Miss Makisha Styles, which is our executive administrator. Once again, she does such a great job explaining and breaking down every single thing that you need to know to be able to navigate through your back offices every single day, every single moment. But the announcements, let's talk about the top 10 on the leadership board, right? Soji Matthews, number 1, congratulations, congratulations. Number 1. Number 2, Siobhan Allen, hey, congratulations, congratulations. But hey, right on their heels, Derico Haynes, hey. Hey, congratulations. Miss Middleton, congratulations. Number 4, Jennifer Albrick, hey, congratulations. Congratulations. Miss Anderson, congratulations. Miss Wright, number 7, congratulations. Mr. Steve Savoy, number 8, congratulations. Mr. Griffin, number 9, congratulations. And Miss Juanita Johnson, number 10, congratulations. Congratulations. Now, remember, we have our competition coming up, right? And I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to get into that about our competition, right? But I'll wait until the trip to go over that, right? We'll talk about that. We'll come back to our leadership board and the competition and the prize, right? But we do have our race, our 5K race, right? Remember, once we get to 500 customers, the one society member, right, that have referred the most will get a prize to $5,000. Our second place winner will get $2,500, and our third place winner will get $1,000 once we hit 500 members in the society, and we're well on our way. I'll say that. We're well on our way. Well on our way. So get those referrals, Now, our 65 trade challenge, ladies and gents, is going well. We had our first single month, right? We started on the 3rd of July, right? The 3rd of July. We have taken 21 trades. We have 17 wins and 4 lessons total. And the beautiful part about this, they're all recorded in the back office. So we're not making up these numbers. You can actually go watch the sessions in your back office, right? Over and over and over again, right? For training purposes, or if you just want to see if those numbers are real, the real numbers. But 21 trades, 4 lessons, and 17 wins. And I know while we're trading live, some of you all, or some people, I'm not going to say you all, but some people, right, within Hidden Wealth Society, they get discouraged when we take a lesson. But when we look at the overall numbers of trades and wins and lessons, now you can actually see over a 30-day span what we can actually do and how you can multiply your account. So we're super excited about that. Absolutely amazing. Our markup Mondays and win Wednesdays of July, we have a total of 9,515 pips for the month, ladies and gents, on top of the New York sessions. So if someone is here and they're not taking the education serious and they're not getting the results, who should they look at? They should look right in the mirror, smile at themselves and say, hey, I need to take this more serious. I need to take this very, very seriously, because the money, they're doing exactly what they said they was going to do. On top of educating, they're giving us free money. Ladies and gents, there's nowhere else like where you are right now. Nowhere else. Okay. Let's look at our trip at the end of the month. Our trip is coming up. It's time to travel with Hidden Wealth Society, Montego Bay, October 26th to the 30th, ladies and gents. Now, this is going to be an absolutely amazing experience. Yes, we're going to have some days where we're going to be talking about some pips, maybe even trade, right? Because the 26th is Thursday and Friday is the next day. We can actually trade together in a room together. Just imagine that, taking that morning trade together, right? Wouldn't that be amazing? But we're going to make sure that we get that done. Just with at least 1 or 2 days trading. If I know we get there Thursday, so maybe Friday morning get a trade, and then have other things that we're going to do together. We're going to be able to meet face to face one of our citizens of the society that's actually there in Jamaica. Him being able to take us around and suggest some things, right? Embrace, our Jamaican brother in Jamaica, visiting his home island, right? Being able to see each other, enjoy each other, right? On the business and personal side, right? It's very important to build camaraderie amongst the society. And if you choose to, you could bring your significant other or your whole family, children, right? Getting them into the groove of getting out of the mundane, being in one city, one neighborhood, one state, right? Being able to travel around the world to broaden their mindsets, because it's proven fact, those that travel the most earns the most, have better opportunities. So make sure that you actually reach out to Miss Danielle Dunn. As you see, her number and extension is right at the bottom of this actual page. So you can call our 1-833-472-6263, extension 702, and you can get in contact with Miss Dunn, right? Pay your $150 deposit and speak with her to pick out your rooms. Now, this is listen, I need everyone to listen. The leadership board, we said the person that has the most on the leadership board will get a free trip. Well, we need a deadline for that, right? We need a deadline for that, right? If I'm right, go ahead and put some sevens in the chat. Do we need a deadline? Like, when is the deadline? When is the deadline? I need the deadline. Ladies and gents, we have a deadline. And the deadline is September 4th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, going into the 5th. So when 12 midnight hits and the 5th is who's ever at the top at 11:59 or 12 midnight, your glass slippers don't disappear, but what appears is a trip for you to Jamaica. How about that? How about that? And it's going to be an amazing time. It's absolutely going to be an amazing time for you. You will have your full trip. You will be flying out of Atlanta, Georgia. So you have to get to Atlanta, Georgia. If you're not in Atlanta, Georgia, you have to get to Atlanta, Georgia. We will fly you out of Atlanta, Georgia. You will get a room. If you want to upgrade your room, you can. You can upgrade your room. But that's going to be on you, just paying the difference. But you will get your flight, you will get your transfers, you will get your hotel room and all the exquisite things that come with that room, food and drinks all included. All you have to do is get to Atlanta at that date. And I just want to make sure that is correct. Ms. Dunn, if you can verify what I said about this trip is correct.
Yes, what you said about the trip is correct. The round trip airfare transfers, and the resort, yes, is 100% on Hidden Wealth Society. If you would like to upgrade your room from what we've chosen, then it's definitely on you. I think I sent you the email with the room on it, what you'll be getting. You may not even want to upgrade it though.
All right. I'm going to pull up my email right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me share my screen, Ms. Styles. Let me share my screen. Look at this room. It's absolutely beautiful. Would you like to spend 4 days in a room like this. Oh my God. Oh my, is that a hot tub in the room? Oh my, oh. Have you been in your academy? You're gonna be logging in more often now, right? Go ahead and put some sevens in the chat if you're excited about that. If you are excited about that, right? And I know we have some individuals battling right now. I think Mr. Haynes, he's gonna catch up to Soji. He's gonna end up winning. He's gonna catch up to Soji and Siobhan. He's gonna end up winning. Or maybe it's Miss Middleton. Miss Middleton might come back out the blue, right? She might come out the blue. Or maybe even Mr. Walter Griffith, or maybe even Miss Juanita Johnson. She might jump from number 10 to number 1. You never know. You never know. But 11:59, September 4th, 11:59 p.m. When it hit 12 o'clock, and we're going to sit there and watch. We're going to be watching. We're going to make sure, but nothing slips through the cracks. And we will announce the winner that following or that Friday. Okay? That Friday, we will announce the winner, okay? So I'm going to tell you all, we are going to have a change in schedule as well. So look for that in your back office. This is updates. Make sure that you look in your back office. We already have the updates. We have an update right here, an update now for our schedules. All our calls are at 8 o'clock. Who's excited about that? You don't have to worry anymore about that Tuesday at 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock. We wanted all of our calls to happen at 8 o'clock. Of course, on Mondays, we have a 7 o'clock call. Okay, but all of our calls on social media branding with Mr. Curtis Lee Harbin is going to be on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock now. 8 o'clock. And then we're going to do mindset on Friday nights with our recap calls. Who's excited about that? We are excited about that as well when it comes to what we have. And then, of course, the password for next week's Zoom calls, that will be changed again, okay? Because, of course, every month we want to keep the integrity and make sure that we stay on our toes, because we know some people choose not to pay their membership because their integrity isn't as high as ours. So we are going to change the password once again, and we will continue to do this. All you would have to do is just log into your back office before you get on the call. The new password will be right there on the screen for you to have, okay, and be able to log in. But you have to have access to the calls. Who's excited? Go ahead and put some hearts in the chat if you're just excited about life and everything you've heard tonight, right? Okay. Now, I want to tell you all a quick story, right? Because I think it will help you understand where we are and where we're going, and how you can have a greater gratitude of the access that you have, just like I have gratitude for the access that I have as well. We all have to move with gratitude. That's why we start off every morning with gratitude, and we're going to end every night with gratitude. And in between the beginning of the day and the end of the day, we're just going to be happy and grateful for all things that transpire in our life, because ultimately, the process, if we embrace the process, that process will help us all get better. Okay, so this is a story, and this story is about someone that I know, right? And we all have met before. It's probably you. It's probably your cousin. It's probably your mother, your father, your husband, your wife. It could be your cousin, your nephew. It could be a coworker. It could be anyone that you probably ran into, right? Well, this particular person, right, that we all know, right, they had a certain amount of money that they was out and about. They went out and had a good time. They put the money into their purse or their pocketbooks or their wallets or their jacket, right? And they put this money up and they forgot about it, totally forgot about it. They thought they lost it, but they totally forgot about it. Then months later, They said, you know what, I'm going to grab this purse. I'm going to grab this wallet or this jacket. And when they grabbed it, they reach in their pocket and that money happened to be there. Have that happened to anyone? Have you lost something or forgot about some money somewhere, and then months later you pick up that jacket or something and money is right there for you? Have that happened to anyone? It's happened to me many times. It's happened to me many a times, right? Yes, yeah, absolutely. It's happened to us all. But I think that most people don't look at the message within that. The message within that, because of the time in which you lost that money or you forgot about that money until the time that you found that money. In between that time, we can agree that you probably needed that money. You probably could have utilized that money. You probably could have used that money to pay a bill, use that money to give to someone, use that money for whatever it is that you needed that money for. Right? Can we agree? Put some sevens in the chat if we agree that you could have used that money in between the time you forgot or lost it to the time you found it and was expected. Surprise, right? But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. In between the time you lost it or forgot about it to the time you found it, you needed it, but oh man, God gave you the ability and God blessed you with everything you need in between that time, even though you could have used that money you lost. When you found that money, you didn't even need it because you took care of everything. It actually became extra. It was a donation to yourself in the future that you lost or forgot about in the past. This is what I'm saying to you. This is what I'm saying to you. You have been searching for a place for so long. You even forgot about some of your dreams that you had in the past. You lost those dreams in the past. You lost all of those things that you just had in your heart, all of those desires in the past. But now you're finding them. And when you do really truly find those things, because some of those things still lost, you're not even thinking about those things. You forgot about those things. But this is the in-between. You're almost at the place where you're going to find those things. And when you find those things, it's still going to be a gift, and you're going to realize that you don't even need it. You already have it. Especially with Hidden Wealth Society, because Hidden Wealth Society, we provide services to help you get rich in all areas of life. And once you're rich in all areas of life, you become wealthy. A lot of people consider themselves wealthy, but they may be wealthy financially. They may be, wealthy physically. They may be wealthy mentally. They may be wealthy in relationships. But if they're wealthy in relationships, but don't have any money, quote unquote, rich or wealthy in those areas, they're not truly wealthy. Here at Hidden Wealth Society, we're providing you to be rich so you can be wealthy overall. And we're really one of the only places that truly believe that. There's a lot of companies out there that may say they do that, and you may be, manipulated to think that, but I'm telling you right now, based on the results we had in just the last 30 days, for 9,515 pips and 21 wins and only 4 lessons on our morning sessions, I believe and I know that we have proven ourselves to be true exactly where we're coming from. We want you not just to be rich financially. Miss Jabrita Shelton giving you the information, mental, fit, emotionally. We're providing all of those things so that when you do get to your destination, when you do want to go back into your desires that you truly want and you lost or you misplaced, you're going to realize that you already have it. And Hidden Wealth Society was designed for you and to provide you all those desires without you even knowing it. So I understand some people may be confused about Hidden Wealth. When they got into Hidden Wealth, they may had a thought, oh, it was just about trading. They may have a thought about, oh, this is just about trauma or whatever particular areas, social media marketing. No, it's overall everything. And I'm hoping this little conversation that we're having with each other, because I'm looking at the chats, the light bulb is coming on a little bit brighter, or shining a little bit brighter now to what Hidden Wealth truly is. We're not a network marketing company. We're a Fortune 500 billion-dollar company in the standards in which we operate in, and we will continue to get better. We want each and every at the conference. I told some of you all, actually all of you all that was at the conference, I want to be a walking, speaking, living example of all pillars of Hidden Wealth Society. But what I didn't say, because I wanted to wait until everyone can hear me loud and clear, live and direct, I want you to be the same. A living, walking, speaking, loving, spiritual being, and an example. When a person look at you, they say Hidden Wealth Society. You don't even have to speak it. You don't have to wear the brand on your body, but you should be the example of it as you walk through life. When you walk into the building and everything stop for a second, a Hidden Wealth Society. I need to, oh, that's Hidden Wealth. Where we're going is where your mind has been in the past. But you just lost it or you misplaced it. But now you're on your way to obtaining those things, plus finding something that you didn't even realize that you lost. But by the time you find it, you're going to realize that you already have it. That's why the tagline comes in plain sight. Oh my God. So with that said, you all have a great rest of this evening. Have a great and safe weekend. Please do not get yourself in any type of trouble. If you find yourself in a place that things just doesn't feel right in your gut, get up and leave. Don't tell anyone you're leaving. Just get up and go. Text them after you make it to your safe place and say, hey, something came up, I had to leave. If you find yourself drinking and you have drank too much, don't drive. Call an Uber or give your keys to someone that you trust and love you, and that they haven't been drinking either, to get home safely. Come back the next day and get your car if you have to Uber, because we do not want to have a moment of silence, and we're definitely not going to come and bail you out of jail. No, we're going to let you sit there and think, and then afterwards, what we're going to do is assist you in finding some good legal advice from a licensed attorney. So with that said, as always, put a smile on someone's face, starting with your own. And this is a tip of the weekend. Tip of the week. We're going into the weekend. If you're talking to someone, smile, because it's hard to sound mad when you smile. Smile. That's a tip of the week for everyone. Smile when you're speaking, because it's hard to sound harsh when you're smiling. Smile, smile, smile. It'll change the whole vibration of your voice and the vibration or the feel of the conversation. Ladies and gents, peace, love, and freedom.